Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Dualan. Today I'll be giving you 8 game-changing tips which will help you to elevate your beats to sound like the pros. Let's go. The first tip is linking your mixer, channel rack and playlist together in a single click. Just get your plugin and drag and drop it directly into the playlist like this. It will automatically be routed to a mixer track, and the mixer track will be connected to a channel rack track. There's no need of routing them differently, as you can see. So if you attempt to rename it and recolor, the changes will happen in the mixer, in the channel rack and the playlist all at once, no matter where you're changing it from. And if you want to delete it, you can make changes together. You can delete the track and all the patterns, automations will be deleted all at. Yeah, we've all faced this. So the easier way to solve this is identify the plugin which is taking a lot of CPU, right click and render as an audio file, render and replace. Remove the effects if you don't need them, but we remove them in order to have more control over the bounced audio, because we can always add or reduce the effects later. After bouncing the audio, you route it to the mixer track where the plugin initially was. Then you're good to go. And you can do this for the rest of the plugins which are taking space, effect plugins and the generator plugins, and this will save you a lot of CPU in your session. More so when you're going So we have this melody, is cool, right? But we can add another touch by reversing it. Press Ctrl I and don't flip vertically, because that will mess it up and preserve starting times. Then hit accept. Then render the pattern as an audio file and hit reverse. Yeah, and now we can actually hear it in the mix. Let's hear it in the context of the music. The next tip is how to find the key of your one-shot samples. This is actually way easier in FL Studio. Load your one-shot, right-click it, select Edit in Audio Editor. You press on this French tool, and then you go to Detect Pitch Regions, and it will show you the pitch of your one sample. So after knowing the pitch of your one sample, you right-click on the audio, go to Envelope Setting, and then you right-click on the key which was displayed. If, for instance, the key was this one, that's what you press. So my sample was in C, and that's what I pressed. So you can now play your one-shot instrument like any other instrument which is tuned. This feature is for people who are using the latest version of FL Studio. If you have stacked clips, you just right-click on the options and go to Tools. You select stacked clips, the clips which you can't see but when they're together. And that's game-changing. That's life-changing. It has saved me a lot of time and misery while I'm producing. The next tip is tightening your bass to the kick. As you know, the bass and the kick actually occupy the same frequencies. They all occupy the low frequencies. So we need to duck the bass every time the kick hits, and we will do that by side-chaining the kick channel to the bass channel and then load a photo limiter on the 808 channel. Inside the limiter, we shall use the compressor mode, and then we shall select our side chain as kick. You increase the ratio all the way up and you set the threshold the way you need it. I'll exaggerate this for tutorial purposes. Adjust it to your liking. The next tip is how to automate third-party plugins in FL Studio. Let's say you want to add a cutoff filter to this synth. Open the plugin and identify the parameter you want to automate. Tweak it a little bit. Go to Tools, Last Tweaked, and then create automation. And now you have automation of your third-party plugin. And the last tip is, well, save your work, save your project, save everything. Just press Ctrl S.